Alright, so I'm going to do a real quick link and bind. If this works for you, that's great. There's another video in the same playlist that has a version where we have to delete some stuff. So the easiest way to do this is to go and start a new project. So I'm going to go to Model New. I'm going to an architecture template. You can browse and go to a different template and select that. But I'm just going to use the architecture template, and I'll click OK. And then I'm going to go to Insert, Link Revit, and I'm going to go get a Revit file. This Revit file that I'm using, it's been purged, so I would highly recommend that you do a save as from the file that you want to link and bind. Save it as a link Revit and just purge unused under the Manage tab until you get to nothing. And then I'm going to click Open, and it links this guy in, and then I can pick it and bind the link. I can choose to take the levels and grids, and then it's going to say blah, and you say yes, and it comes in, and in a perfect world it just starts to link that and says, hey, some of these have the same name, I'm going to use the ones in this, and you say okay, and then it'll go through and finish binding that link. I'll give it a minute. And what it does is it groups that after it binds it. So you have to ungroup it. And then you would go in and you'll have your levels in there, and you'll have to make plan views of those levels. You'll have to remake your section cuts because the section cuts aren't going to come over with it because the views are native to the project and we started a new project. So that's a little bit difficult. You can use transfer project standards to bring in view templates and things. Or if you already have the view templates set up in your template, that's great too. That'll work. But, alright, so this thing is almost done. There it goes. And it's got, some material tag. A room has been renamed to room tag 1. Material tag has been, so some things have been renamed. You can scan through these. The larger the file, the more errors you're going to get. But you can kind of come in and review these and see if you need to do that. And then I'm just going to remove the link. And now this guy is a group, so if I pick it, I can ungroup it. And now those things are native. If I go to my 3D view here, are native in this file, and you can see here's the levels, right, from the original. And now I have no plan views, so I need to go in and make plan views. So if I go to view and plan views, floor plan, I can use the inserted levels to make those. So that's binding and then getting all this stuff in here. You can watch the next video after this one in the playlist. If you have an error message that won't allow you to link it, that means there's a problem with some element or view, and you need to just basically, it's terrible, go through and find it manually by deleting it and trying to relink it. But anyway, that's all I got for you right now on this.